Hey Eric, so this is Ian here. I'm a realtor. I just want to know, what do you think about these real estate ads?
To me, I don't think they're effective anymore. I'll tell you why. If we talk about maybe the past where we don't have a lot of competition, then maybe. So when I see your property, I'll go like, oh, I like it, I'll contact you. But right now, when I see your property, I may not contact you. I will do some research and I find out, oh, ABC company is also representing this developer. And then I'll think, which real estate agent in the company am I friends with, do I know? And then I go to them. So essentially, all these people running those product ads, right? You're actually doing a favor for your competition.
Oh, wow. I think people need to hear that again, man. You're basically paying money to promote your competitors.
Yeah. As a consumer, I'm telling you guys from a consumer point of view that if I don't know you, I don't like you, I don't respect you, I would listen to what you have to say, and then I'll call my friend who is in the same company with you. I forward you the video. She say all these things. Is it correct? It can help me or not? Done. Deal done. Because you see, the minute you try to sell me a product, right, we are already resistant. However, I would assume that these two guys are basically teaching.
Yes.
So they're educating me that if I only have this amount of money, what kind of property I can get. Now I received the information already, right? It depends on what's his CTA, his call to action. Does he have a call to action? Because if he doesn't have a call to action, then that's quite silly. If now I learn, I'll go, yeah, that's true. Wow, I got 7K, I can buy this. Again, goes back to the same thing. I will go call my real estate agent that I know, who has been building a relationship with me or I'm familiar with. Call the person and say, hey, I'm going to get this because I heard from somebody else that you could do it. Unless they have a brand. Then again, you're doing a favor to your competition. That's one.
Yeah.
Number two, a smarter thing that these guys could do is to let people know that this is just one of the pieces of content that they've been running, and they need to have a way to collect the leads. Because at the end of the day, right, the best asset that a marketer or a real estate agent can have is a database. That means they have a community that's either set up on Telegram or WhatsApp or even email subscribers that are actually primed to receive all this information. That means they actually raise their hand and say, I want to learn from you. Because if I raise my hand and I say, I want to learn from you, I'm giving you permission to teach me. So if your audience doesn't know you, doesn't like you, doesn't respect you, then whatever you teach, right, it's in Chinese called 对牛弹琴. It's basically playing the guitar in front of a cow. They won't appreciate it. They won't understand it. Do you have a brand? Because if you have no brand, whatever this information is wasted. Now, if you have a brand, people will stop and listen, but you must make your ad capture their contact details so that they can continue learning from you. Can you help me check what's the CTA for the two ads?
So the CTA, I think, is to actually visit their website. And from there, you'll bring them to a landing page where, you can register, put in your details, and, probably someone will contact you. So probably they're capturing some sort of a database in that sense as well.
As long as they're able to capture the lead, we can then later on decide what to do with the lead. We can either do a sale or we can actually put them into our community and continue nurturing the lead. So some of the high value content you give, right, need to have no strings attached. Your unfair advantage is your brand. If people recognize your brand, your ad will already have a high one up. Number two is if your content is high value. So to me, what's high value? High value must be either is useful or it's funny, inspiring, or relatable. If I don't learn anything from this, or whatever they tell me is something I already know, or someone else already teach me, then this is actually they wasted the money. And then the third thing is, even you have a brand, even if your ad has high value, make sure you have a lead capturing, which I think they all have. They all have a lead capturing. So I think it's the front end part that needs to be worked on. They have a back end, which is they collect the leads, and they can, even if the person say no to them, I can keep adding value to them, and eventually they would still buy something from me once they know me, like me, respect me. So you need to give value, and value comes in the form of teachable content. So if your content can help me solve an immediate problem, if your content can help me clarify a common misconception, or if your content can help answer a burning question, or if your content help me get to know you better as a person, these are all high value. And when you keep creating those jets, what you're also increasing is familiarity, because the chances of you closing a sale goes up to 80% at the 4th to the 6th interaction. So if you keep running ads, right, and you keep running product ads, there's only that many product ads you can run. But I can create infinite amount of content, and every piece of content is passive influence. So I rather real estate agents rethink the process, which is create more content for your people. If you want to, you want speed, you go ahead and boost it. And if you know that that piece of content work, then you run an ad to capture. So in other words, right, my process would be like this. Every day I create a piece of content, right, with the purpose of either solving a problem, answering a question, or clarifying a misconception, or a story about myself, right, which helps people to relate to me and like me. Now, these 4 types of content, I would post it every single day diligently. On Sunday, I will review the results. I'll take a look at which content is doing the best. The one that did the best, I run an ad against that piece of content with the intent of collecting leads. You see the difference here? I would have done it this way. Even if my content doesn't get the engagement, right, but people are viewing it, people are watching it, I can later run retargeting ads on it again. So I would say content is king, man. When you put out content, right, you're also selling yourself. You're positioning yourself as a trusted authority.
Yeah, that's so true, man. I think what you share is really, really golden. A lot of people, they just, maybe attend a class on how to write an ad, and then straight away they just start.
Writing an ad is 10 times more difficult than writing a story, a content. I mean, you can go fight it out and go and learn how to write ads, but you're going to compete with everybody. You're going to compete with all the different hunters out there. You're basically thinking about which gun you can use. I'm saying you don't have to do all those things. Throw a bait into the sea. The bait is in the form of content. Yeah. By the way, right, social media also allows you to build relationship through conversations, chit-chatting, which is another skill that real estate agents don't have. They do not know how to chit-chat online. So imagine, Ian, if you guys are my dream customers, right, my affinity market, and I can get 100% access to you guys through social media. All I need to do, right, is to make sure I have at least 4 interactions with you before I ask for a sale. And the interaction can come in the form of a high value content, or the interaction can come in the form of a conversation with you. I don't even need to run ads.
That's really very different, from what is commonly taught, Like I think I was sharing with you also about how I feel based on the jab hook concept. In real estate, I feel everybody in real estate is doing a hook uppercut. They try to call to action, call to everything. They're just asking people, to buy something or to contact them. But they are not actually, like you say, giving value.
I've been secretly training for a year a bunch of real estate agents. Actually, I mean, I did not publicly announce that I've been training real estate agents, but actually since January 2019, I have at least about 100 of these KLR stars, known, love, respected stars in real estate, who have been doing everything that I just shared with you. And they are knocking the socks off this market. Challenge to them always them is that, I don't want you guys to keep running ads. The challenge is to get sales without running ads. Right now, we're still in the early game. So whoever that's listening to this podcast or watching this video, you are still early in the game. Quickly switch, right? While you can create an alternative source of leads for you first. And don't forget that there's an added benefit. The benefit is that while you attract all the fishes to you without running ads, it's free basically, you are also building a personal brand. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I trust you found that video helpful and informative. Now, I'll be posting on YouTube a lot more and would love to have you watch those videos every week. So remember to hit the subscribe button below as well as the bell notification. Also, this video would be great for you to watch.